on YouTube? What's going on Patreon friends? How we all doing? What am I jumping into? I'm jumping into Chris Brown, Best Live Vocals 2010 to 2017. This is a special request from my Patreon friend Asia, and I appreciate this. I appreciate all the support. Of course, I appreciate all the Chris Brown too, man, because it's like I can't keep up. I can't keep up to just the Chris Brown requests, let alone whatever else is going on. But we're gonna have a good week this week. They've been flowing, and what I'm excited about for this one specifically, the Best Live Vocals one, is I really dig Chris Brown as like a vocal producer, right? Like I think the man is obviously some sort of like neurodivergent, where he's like an overperformer or like a high performer to like an extreme tier, because like the man plays ball and he's like crazy at it. Like everything he does, the dancing is crazy, the writing is crazy, the singing is crazy, like everything. It's all just like such a high tier. And I've been working so much on my own, like just practicing singing and trying to be a singer and like working on layering vocals and working on all that stuff. So I just try to take all this stuff in. It's like a class for me. We're just gonna have a class together. So I appreciate this request, of course. All my friends on YouTube, I hope you all enjoy this one. I hope you give me the thumbs up if I deserve it. If this is your first time checking me out, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to send me your requests, you can check me out on Patreon too, of course. The link's in the description box. Let's see what we're getting into here.
Everybody sees it's you. I'm the one that lost you.
Takes his ears out, okay.
Everybody says we're through. I hope you haven't said it too.
See, like, do you hear that? Like, everyone says we're through. I hope you haven't said it too. Like, come on, man. Like, it takes something special to write something like that, you know?
Haven't said it too. So when do we go from here with all this fear in our eyes? Yeah, so let's crawl back
Some great runs. Some like soulful runs.
back to love, back to love.
Some low runs too, man. Like I'm more accustomed to him singing kind of like mid to like high, like register a little bit. I think, pretty sure, because like the low stuff, man, it was impressive. Like I don't know how much I've heard that. Oh, we're gonna do 1,000 miles, okay.
And I need you, and I miss you, and I wonder if I could fall into the sky. You think time pass us by, and you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight.
See, like, I think it could just be because he's sitting. It could be because this is like a while ago, but like he's playing with like his like, I call it your nasal register. I should probably find out what it's actually called, but it's like where you use like your nose, like your nasal kind of sound a little bit for like different kind of tones and stuff. And in this, it sounded like he was leaning on that a lot, which in my case, my situation is really hard to do when you're singing low. Interesting.
If I had the moment, I'd capture that moment,
I think I watched this.
and you would be right here next to me. And if I had the secret to your love, and I would plant your treasure beneath my heart.
You hear that little like flutter run that's in here? There's two things I want to talk about. One of them is this little run.
The secret to your
The
love.
track though, right there. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say like I think Chris and a lot of other artists. Like I'm not trying to just say that he's like the one, but like this is why I think that he's like a workaholic, because like he probably sat in the studio and he just like heard that and he was like, yeah, I gotta go track that, and that's probably one of like 6 dozen other little tiny things that he was just like, nope, like this has to be there, that has to be there. I gotta sing this, I gotta sing that. You know what I mean? Like I think stuff like that is so cool to see, and like to hear it like in track form when he's not singing it, but he thought it was important enough to bring to the stage still. Like, dope, man.
I would plant your treasure beneath my heart. I
So that to me, it still sounds like he's in like his like nasal kind of area there, but like it sounds really rich. Like it doesn't sound like aggressive. Like if you go to the extreme, like the Axl Rose side, that would be very extreme, right? But this like he sounds very smooth and like buttery. But it's like I almost wonder if that's how he gets away with singing quieter, but having these like big tall notes still. Interesting, interesting.
My rooms.
See, like
And I hope you hear this, 'cause it's a song I made for you. And I hope that maybe I can win back your heart. So please don't say goodbye. Know the love's still there. Yeah.
man's got some runs. He must have been in shape. He must have done a record or a tour or something between 2010 and 2011. Because the only thing that sounds like his voice just got leathery. That's all that I hear. It just sounds like he's just been working. Like
It's
a
3
year
in the
difference.
morning. You know I'm hungry, so why don't you come over my place and put a smile on mine? If you leave in the club, girl, hurry up, so we can get this party started and take off our clothes now. You already know what time. I'ma reach up in under the with them condoms, and baby, when I get it, I'll never. I'm gonna take it slow.
Sitting too, man. Like, come on, come on.
Whoa, here we are, all alone in this room. And girl, I know we're deciding what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'll take my time, we'll be all night, girl. So get ready, babe. I got plans for me and you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So that's probably like that sounded like a board mix, like what's called like a stereo mix or like a left-right mix, where it's just like you, excuse me, you're getting so much of the vocal because that's hitting all the PA, like it's got to cover the whole crowd. Whereas like the track might be through like aux stuff, like auxiliary speakers or setups, or it might only be in like half the PA, as it were, not like just the left side, but like half of the hung PA. There could be like different things, but like the fact that his vocal was so loud was cool because we just went from camera audio to stage audio. And he sounds the exact same. Like I could start talking about like saturation of the microphone or like what the vocal chain sounds like, but his voice sounds basically the exact same into a microphone, into a recording, or off like sitting on a piano, sitting on a chair with a camera in front of him. Like it's dope. It's so cool to see.
I know it be said, right here in my bed, laying face to face. Girl, I love the way you sound.
Like, and girl, I love the way you all that shit, right? But like, just like he's singing so full voice, but the top, the falsetto note was just so like gentle, just like pop, just this little pop. You know what I mean? It's just like so much control, so much control. Like I say, the producer in him must be a hard worker. That's my biggest takeaway from all the Chris Brown stuff I've watched.
You ain't on me, so tonight exactly why. I'ma show you how it's gonna be. I'm gonna kiss you right set of lips. Hold your body by your legs and hips. The world can't end until we finish. And we gonna
If anyone ever wants to know when I'm talking about compressors in production, this is what a compressor sounds like. This camera just got compressed like a motherfucker when this beat came in.
the world can't end until we finish.
See how it just
And we gonna
So I think I'm trying to dissect him as a singer. I think when he's singing and he goes up for his top note, the top note's in his nasal cavity. So it sounds softer than a chest voice, but it's not quite falsetto. It's like mixed almost. And it's just like I always say that like when when male vocalists sing in their mixed voice, it always sounds real emotional. So then you start adding this onto like this like modern R&B and like this kind of soul music. It's just like, of course you fall in love, right? Why wouldn't you? He probably can't hear shit right now either. Probably comfortable. I doubt he can hear anything. Because like I say, he's in a club right now, man. There's no way he can hear anything that's going on right now. You hear them trying to push his vocal and starts feeding back. Like, I guarantee you he's just singing off a feel right now and like the music in the room, right? And like he sounds great. He's playing with dynamics still. Like that's the first thing to go when you can't hear yourself. So I mean, I wasn't there. I could be talking around my ass a little bit, but just like based on assumptions, based on what I'm looking at, I don't think he can hear shit right now, man. This is real impressive. Just leathery, it's just getting thicker and thicker.
Hey, hey, take it to the head. Yeah. Don't think about it, be about it, don't be scared to take it to the head.
Getting some moves now too.
If I tell you that you might take it to the head. I'm in my zone, damn you got my eyes closed. One shot, two shots, I'm gone.
See, I think if that's Chris singing the track, I think this is like an example of his voice changing because the intonation just sounds a little different. Like he's singing all the notes right, but there's such a difference between his voice and the track, which sounds like it's been produced in this and that. But it's just like he's singing it differently. He's enunciating differently. He's holding his mouth differently. And his voice has changed enough, I'm assuming, over these 3 years that we've just watched, or however long since he wrote that song. And it's just like things are different now, right? It's neat. Listen to this. It's just a touch different, you know?
Tell him that it's human.
That Adam Blackstone on bass, fucking dope. He's playing a double GK rig, fucking dope.
Why did she do it that way? And I say why? Tell him that it's nature. Does it do it that way?
Like these runs, man.
You got it, and I want it. And all I want to do is see you strip.
See, like that, trying to over accentuate it a little bit, but it's just like, I wonder if that's a part of the magic. My nasal, that register doesn't sound nice. His sounds really nice. Guy looks good. See, like, and like that. Another thing I've noticed, and again, it's gonna be subject to song selection, but like his high register is getting like warmer and warmer. Like it seems like he's even like singing there more because it's starting to sound more like his low register, like the fullness of like his high register, right? Like it's like, this is a really cool progression. Oh, she's here too. Oh man, these keyboards like this is such an 80s thing. So the idea behind this was when you had a whole bunch of keyboards. So if you had like say 2 decks of them here and you had to turn around and just play one low note, it would be like low. It would be like you had to like reach, can't see. You'd have to reach down low, right? So I'd have it at an angle like that. It's just hilarious, man. As if they put all the keyboards like that. That's so funny. Not all the keyboards. A whole bunch of them though.
Let's go. Go. It can be when only you are. And baby, God can never make two. No, no, no. And I know you came here with your crew. But I promise you that it feels like it's just us two.
He must just be loving this crowd and feeling good because he's got one in ear in, man, and it must be loud in there.
I don't know what you have planned to do tonight, but I just want to be the one to do you right. I can see from this light, you ain't got a heart, girl. The sea is calling you. I need to stay or deceive it. I know just who you are. You put me on layaway. You just have to hush up. I think that it's over. I think that it's over.
He's wailing here.
Here we
It's a great riff.
all alone in this room. Oh, and girl, I know where to start and what we're gonna do. I'll take my time, we'll be all night. So get ready, babe, 'cause I got plans for me and you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tell me about us, have seen us. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her.
I think I saw this too.
On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it that she is. I gotta stop her. And now hold you.
I thought that was a great performance, man. But like, it just seems like he's getting louder and louder and fuller with his like top end. Like his voice is getting leatherier and leatherier. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if he went through a spree of working. If this is just like an age thing at this point, like 2010 to 2014, it could just be the songs that they've selected. I don't know, but like if whatever it is, they've done a good job of like kind of showing the progression here, I think.
Down. Then I lift that ass up off the ground. Yeah.
This must be practice or something, man, because those runs are wild.
Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause I bought your new weave. Now I done spent my cheese. Bitch, you owe me.
I thought he was going to say 3 Gs. Come on.
Have it your way. And if you want, you can decide. Now if you long time. Said it's been on my mind, yeah. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me.
The run sounded good. It sounded like he was playing a little John Legend or whatever his name is, like having that all of me instead of like, you know, the Chris Brown sound. Just like a little bit. Just a little bit.
Crazy clown, if that means I'm deep up in your ocean, yeah. Girl, I drink it down. about to take your legs and wrap around. Girl, you're coming right now. Into you, just feeling your heartbeat, girl. Swimming all in you, and you sweating all over me. Bring it forward, don't you run.
You know, it's very tasty because like he's got lots of runs in there, and then like the cadence is just "Don't you run," whatever the riff is, right? Like it's very, very tasty. Producer, man.
Louis B. said, right here in my bed, laying face to face. Oh girl, I love the way you sound when you rain on me. So tonight let's act it out. I'ma show you how it's gonna be. I'm gonna kiss your other red lips, hold your body by your legs and hips. The world can't end until we finish. We come on, and we gon' do it like it's about to be the end of the world, and they depending on us. Here we are, all alone in this room. And girl, I know where to start and what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'll take my time, we'll be all night, girl. So get ready, baby, 'cause I got plans for me and you.
You can sure hear the like Polaroid pattern. You can sure hear the Polaroid pattern in his microphone, like as he's leaving it. It's got all kinds of dynamic. Like I don't want to say issues, but like you can hear the microphone moving away from his face a whole bunch, and that was wild. Band is dope. Chris with the band is great.
Think I better let her go, because I can't leave you alone. Every day that I'm with her, all I wanna do, I wanna leave, but I'm afraid that you don't even feel the same. And now I realize that she, oh, she ain't you.
Soul Man.
Oh, ooh, she ain't.
2015 now.
I can't see from this side. You ain't got a girl. Privacy is for the cheating, obviously. And I know just who you are. You put me on limit. You just let the light shine.
Is he performing, or is he just jump on stage and started singing at this? Because it sounds like it might be the camera. It sounds like he's clipping the PA though, man. He must be singing real loud right now. It must have been the club. Oh yeah, it must have been the camera. Okay, but either way, it sounded like he was wailing.
Here we are, all alone in this room. And girl, I know where to start and what we gonna do. I take my time, we'll be all night, girl. So get ready, baby, 'cause I got plans for me and you.
Rasp in the top end of his voice starting to stand out a lot now. I'll call it like saturation maybe, or like almost like now we'll call it saturation. It's starting to get like real warm, real grippy, real like Valkyrie, I guess. Oh my God.
They don't know about life, they don't know about it. They don't know about life, they don't know about.
See, like he's being intense, but he's not tense, right? Like, and you can see it in like his arms and his shoulders, like his composure. He's like flexing, but his neck and his face is all relaxed, and he's got these notes that just feel like so smooth. Like, I need to practice.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
That's funny. That's great. That's hilarious. Seems like he's having like, it looks like he's changed. I'm assuming what he's doing to have fun while he's on stage, because it looks like he's like singing away from the microphone. He's just singing still notes, like just picking notes. Like, I don't know. I wonder if he like, because that to me at the end sounded like piano. So I wonder if like around here he's like starting to play piano or something. You know what I mean? Like, just curious to be a fly on the wall, you know? There's just like a grit to his voice that I'm starting to notice in this, like, wow, the last little bit of this, but like the last couple of years, it's just like it just starts to come out. It's almost like a distortion or like a growly, almost like a scream, but it's like very soulful. I don't know, man. He sounds like he's been putting in work for 7 years over this video. Oh man, I want to see this with a band like this. Come on. I thought that was a dope list, and like I wouldn't know all the performances or all the songs well enough to be able to say one from the other, but like it's cool. Like it's cool to see the progression, the like subtle kind of changes, as well as like I'm just sure like maturing changes, right? Like his voice getting kind of like warmer, thicker, leatherier, as I kind of described it. Like I thought that was dope, man. I thought that was a really good compilation, 2010 2017. I appreciate this, my friend Asia. I appreciate all the support, all the love, everyone. If this is your first time watching, I hope you enjoyed. See y'all again soon.